Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa, for those of you who are new. For those of you returning, thank you so much for coming back. Today we're doing a what's in my Chanel bag, and obviously the only time I'm really taking the Chanel out is going to like the grocery store or running quick errands now that we're in quarantine. But I just thought this would be such a good video to do, and a lot of the content I'm trying to produce right now is very much thinking about ahead, right? So maybe not situationally right now, but ahead and staying positive and optimistic. So be sure to follow me on Instagram, and I'll leave my handle right here. Be sure to also subscribe down below to see more from me. Like and leave me any comments you have on this video, whether it be about my Chanel bag or anything in my bag. I'd love to hear from you guys. And let's get into what is in my bag. So I did a whole review on my Chanel bag that I bought off of Fashion File about, I want to say it was like 6 or 7 months ago. I'll leave that in an info card up above. This is a classic double flap, a classic double flap medium bag. It is a gorgeous caviar leather, and I actually had a question from someone about the inside because the inside is black versus burgundy. So the black inside is a very old bag. I knew this was vintage when I bought it. So this is an older style. All of the newer styles have a burgundy lining, but the older ones do have a black lining. So not to worry about authenticity. It is 100% real, but some of the older versions have black lining. They specifically released that for the caviar leather. So this bag is actually quite big, but I don't use the outside pocket. It's just like a weird small pocket. I think I have a hair tie in here, which is totally normal of me to have. So inside, I've got, as you can see, the double flap here. I don't have anything in this flap. It's just not ideal. It's definitely more for a thought. And we've got the goods. So first thing you can see is a mini wet brush. I love this thing, you guys, especially when I had really long hair. You need to brush your hair, you need to put it up really quick. This thing is your friend. They definitely have ones that are like the compact ones that you can fold over, and I do love those as well. I don't have one, so on the days where I know I need to bring my brush, so preferably like windy days or days that I'm needing to potentially put my hair up, it may be really hot, I like to put my brush in there, and it's super compact and really small. The next item is a go-to, and I actually always had these from taking the subway, which is the lavender hand sanitizer wipes from Whole Foods. I either have this or the spray, I forget, it's like Everyone spray sanitizer. Those are obviously sold out right now. But if I did have them, those would usually go in my bag as well. Just from taking the subway or just walking around, I usually always had some handy. Next is the go-to, the AirPods. I love these. They're super convenient to fit into your bag. I also have some over-the-head headphones, and while I love those, they're just not ideal for a smaller bag like this. Definitely easier for a work bag or something that's a lot bigger that can store things. So I love these, they're super convenient. The sound quality is, these are the old versions, so these don't have noise canceling, and I will say the New York hustle bustle definitely takes over, but I love using these to listen to a podcast or some music, whatever it might be, while I'm on the train or while I'm walking. I find that it's really convenient for me, and it's so small, you guys. It just fits so perfectly into the bag and very compact. The next thing is getting onto the series of lip products that I always have in my bag, and everyone always counts on me to have chapstick and some sort of a lip combination, as well as potentially the lip combination that I'm wearing. So I am overkill when it comes to the lip products, but you just never know. The first one is this Burt's Bees Honey Chapstick. It's my favorite one from Burt's Bees. I like the original Burt's Bees, just the mint flavor, but the honey one is next level, guys. It is this very balmy consistency. It's so smooth on the lips. I don't like the ultra moisturizing formula that Burt's Bees has. This one is amazing, and it's so great for on the go. I mean, look at how small it is. It's super compact, as most chapsticks are, but the honey flavor is really mild, but it's kind of sweet. I don't know, a little pick-me-up. The other two lip products I have in my bag are these here. So I have the Fenty Gloss Balm. This is the Universal Gloss Balm. This is a travel size that I've had. I bought a set from Sephora, so it was with the travel size and the kilowatt highlighter, and I love it. It is such a pretty color and it's so compact. So it fits really, really well into my bag without taking up too much space, and it looks great on anything. I will say that it is, you know, a standard gloss and it's not very opaque. So if you want something to, you know, really line your lips out or like fill in your lips, this is not it, but I do love it for plain. I think I'll put it on right now. It is so glossy and glowy. Oh yes, honey. It looks so good. And the scent is like a spiced cinnamon. I love it. It just enhances everything and it's the best. The next one I have in here is the Anatasia lip gloss in Kristen. This is a universal color. Me and my best friend both have one because we kept borrowing each other's lip gloss of this, and we were like, okay, we need to just get our own because this cannot be hygienic. So I love this color. It is a beautiful color. I'll swatch it for you right now. This is definitely opaque and it goes on so smoothly, and it's just such a great universal color. I feel like it would be flattering on all skin tones. It's this beautiful deep mauve, and the formula of this is insane, you guys. It's so smooth, but it's so pigmented and it's not sticky at all. And I just find that it gives you the most beautiful sheen without looking overwhelming on your lips. The color is just, I mean, amazing. I love it. I really do think it looks beautiful on anyone and would highly recommend. That's another reason why I keep this gloss in my bag at all times. It's just a good color with any outfit, with any person, and it's just super convenient, good size, and I'm so happy with it. All right, the next item is my wallet, and I actually have my wallet on this little like wristlet, and this is from Princess Polly. It's got some croc detailing on the back and it has the wristlet here. For the most part, I don't use the wristlet unless I'm going out without my purse. Then I would use the wristlet if need be. So like going to the UPS store, going to FedEx, dropping by CVS, you know, really quick, I can use this. What I love about this is how compact it is. It's super slim, so it fits very well into a bag, and it's very easy for me to fish out. So I have this handle that I can pull, and it's very easy to grab. It's got my credit card, it's got my Metro card, it's got my IDs. It's also got some like loyalty cards, a commuter card for transit, some cash or any sort of coins. Right now I'm not carrying any cash or coins because sanitation. So for that, we just have our cards. But I love that the cards have, it's a 3 slot right here, and then I've got a big slot here that also has some more. But this has been such a game changer for me in New York because you need something that you can grab quickly that's gonna have everything that you need at your fingertips. For example, on the subway, or if you're buying something, or if you have to show your ID at a bar, you're not sifting through all of these cards trying to find what you need. You've got them all here. So this was such a game changer for me. When I moved to New York, I was like, I'm having to get so many cards out, so many things out. Like I can't just throw an ID and a credit card in my bag like I used to in California and just like go out. I need it all with me. I need it all organized. So this has been a game changer for me. The last two things are no-brainers, but I have a tampon in here. This is just a regular one. I don't know what brand it is. It says thisisl.com, so I'm assuming that's the brand. I got this in just like a goodie bag of sorts, and I just always have one handy, even though I do use a menstrual cup. So for the most part, I rarely have to use this, but you never know if you're in an emergency and you don't have your cup on you. This is great to just keep and have. And of course, the last thing, the most annoying thing I feel like, is my phone. So I have an 8 Plus, and I think after this, I don't think I would ever get a Plus again. I definitely didn't think about this when I got it. This phone is huge, and it does take up quite a bit of space. Even though it is quite narrow, it's also quite tall. So it takes up a lot of space in my bag, and it's just very inconvenient. I think I would definitely get a smaller size, knowing what I know now, because I also have trouble with like pant pockets and jacket pockets. It's big. And also we know the controversy women's pockets are a joke, and we need to do something about that. I'm upset about them. So phone is in there as well. And last but not least, I realize I keep saying last but not least and forgetting my keys. The downside with keys is like the key ring is probably not the most ideal because it actually has quite a lot of space. I definitely want to get something that has a few keys on it for on the go, and then like all keys if I need to. The problem is that this is just so convenient to have everything on it, and it works really well. But I do want to condense them because I probably only use like 2 keys, and the rest of them are just like other odds and ends. But it's not ideal when you're putting it in a bag like this. Once again, clunky, takes up a ton of space. I don't want it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching what's in my bag. If you want me to do an updated review on my Chanel, I'm more than happy to do one. Please leave a comment below letting me know what you think, and be sure to subscribe as usual, and I will talk to you guys all very, very soon. Bye.